Success! Oh, hi. This thing is insane. This is by far one of the best things LEGO has ever produced. The classic spaceship is firing on all cylinders. Sure, I'd love to get that more recent pirate ship or that brand new castle, but this thing, oh my gosh. As a kid, sure, I got into it a few years after this for, when they were doing M-Tron, Blacktron, and Space Police. But to have this as an adult, it's a perfect combination of everything new that Lego is and everything old that Lego was. It's a perfect recreation of an older model while being a perfect update to something that would come out today. My son pointed out, since it's a classic set, no stickers. Yep, no stickers. I mean, there's not a ton of printed pieces, but they're all printed. That's printed. All the control panels are printed. There's at least 3 in there. There's 1 there, 2 there, 2 there. So there's at least 9, 10, 11, maybe a dozen printed pieces on this. You gotta love how they did the arrow here. It was a really entertaining to build this, and then at the end go, oh, I just made an arrow. These things pop right off. Oh, not that part, though. And guys can ride them, but they also, so they look amazing off, they look amazing on, so you can double up. It didn't come with all these astronauts. I kind of loaded it up with as many astronauts as I could find. As I was saying before, I really want to collect every color astronaut and fill it in my every one is awesome rainbow. So this helps with the red, even though I had an older red one, but it wasn't in great shape. And white I had with Benny's Friends set, but I lost it. So now I've got my red and whites back. This cockpit is amazing, that you can hold 4 minifigs in the cockpit, and that's just the cockpit. So to help with my astronaut collection, I'm going to get the minifigure encyclopedia that came out like last year or something, and then that'll take care of the orange astronaut. And, of course, right after I kept joking that it's not like they'll ever make a brown astronaut, sure enough, we're getting a freaking brown classic astronaut in the minifigure series next year. One of the best minifigure series they've done in years, actually. So I'm very excited about that. So maybe one day I'll have a full set of classic every single color spacemen. But for now, I jam-packed this thing full of spacemen. Because sure, it comes with 4 minifigs, but this thing will hold more than that overall. It came with this little robot guy here. He's helping out with their coffee. Some of the printing on these panels are absolutely... Oh, there's another printed piece. Yeah, there's a good amount of printed pieces. So you got 4 people up here. Plus, you can hold 4 more back here. We've got 2 workstations, plus these beds that they made. And the cool thing about these beds is they specially made the beds so that your astronauts can lie down and sleep without taking their oxygen tanks off. Whoopsie! Look at that. Perfect. So all together, I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minifigs in here. Do I? These guys are just hanging on for dear life. But I do believe I have 9 minifigures in here. Because one of the best things, and this thing is amazing. It's perfectly sturdy. It was an extremely entertaining build. It used every technique I could possibly think of from when I was a kid to today. It used building techniques I've never used before. So it went from everything from a classic build to a brand new high-tech build. I mean, there's all kinds of little gadgets and secrets all over this thing. But when it says it's got 3 landing pads, I was making fun of it. I was like, you mean landing gears? And they're like, no, we mean landing pads. These things are no joke. These are landing pads that perfectly tuck away and then beautifully come out. And it's so sturdy with them, too. They're not flimsy. Like, it's decent, and it lifts it up off the ground nicely. But the reason you want to lift it up off the ground nicely, spoiler alert, here it comes. Oh, man, I almost just knocked this right on the floor. Let's be more careful with that. Maybe if we move... Let's do that. Something like that. That'll work for now. Bear with me. Okay, so One sec, I'm getting parched. This is not a sponsored video. Okay. Now, I didn't know that the function was this elaborate until I completed the build all the way. I didn't realize that I was building what I was building while I was building it. Yes, I knew that this opens up. Awesome. This beautifully opens up to reveal another minifig that I have in here in the little buggy thing here. So he's ready to go. And how's he going to go? This little ramp comes right down. See that? And then this slides out. And look what happens when I slide it out. Bam. Come on. You don't get more playability than that. Except for, and I noticed this real quick as I was building it, they wanted to separate the fact that this guy is technically in an airlock while these people are working in here. So he needs to get outside without them being exposed to space. This set, you see that? This set has a freaking futuristic, sliding, alien, Star Wars, what have you, sci-fi style airlock. I mean, come on. Even the little doorway looks like. That right there is probably the best part. This would be the second best part. But this little door, that's amazing. Little things like that. They didn't have to do that. But someone went, technically they should have an airlock in there so that way these guys will be just fine while he goes exploring. Yep. Here's an airlock for you. I ain't never seen a door like this, especially on a spaceship. So it makes me think of Benny's spaceship from the Lego movie, of course, which I have in pieces. But that one was a bit much. It was slightly bigger, and it was so busy. It had all kinds of things going on. It was awesome, but in comparison, I think this one is way better. And this is normally one of those things you would use to put a giant sticker on for your big model displays. But no, they're just using it as a ramp. And then you got this little piece nice and perfectly tucked away. This guy's ready to go. Close her up. You'd never know. This thing is amazing. I absolutely love it. I highly recommend it. I'm so stoked that I got it 25% off because honestly, now having built it and own it and being able to play with it, yeah, that's right. My son had to go to his mother's for Thanksgiving break, so he can't wait to get back and play with this thing. But this is a bargain even at its retail price of $100. This is worth more than $100 to me. To me, I would pay $125 up to $150 for the amazing playability, displayability, and entertainment of build that this set is. It's just a masterclass in everything that makes Lego what it is, amazing and enjoyable and for everyone. So 10 out of 10, I'm all for this. I 100% recommend it. If you're on the fence, definitely go get it. Even if you're not, even if you think you would never want, I highly recommend this set. Just get it. $100 is actually a really good deal. And if you find it for a penny less than $100, don't even hesitate. This set is freaking amazing, and I hope we get more classic space in the future. If they brought back Space Police or M-Tron or Blacktron, I would freak out. But for now, I will enjoy the fact that 9 freaking astronauts, 11 if I want to pop these off, can play on this set at the same time. What a value. What a glorious, glorious, by far top 10 best sets I've ever built set. I couldn't... Mwah. Chef's kiss. Okie dokie.